You know, if you want to talk about a big creature bait and something that really has a lot of action and a lot of flash, in my opinion, it's the Smokin Rooster. This particular bait right here, we designed this about 3 years ago. And if you'll notice, each one of the appendages are attached to the body, so I'm just popping these loose. And here the tail is attached as well. I'll just pop this little string loose and pull it off. The Smokin Rooster is a versatile soft plastic. And I'm going to show you a variety of ways that you can use it. It has all of the Rage Tail flanges. Each appendage has the Rage flange on them, both side wings and the tail itself. Now let me show you how I like to rig it. One of the ways is flipping. It's one of my favorite flipping baits. I've got it rigged here with a 3/4 ounce tour grade tungsten. It's also got a weight stop on the head of it. That's to keep the weight with it. And I'm also using a 5/0. This is a 5/0 Hack Attack heavy cover flipping hook. This bait, when you flip it out there and it's going down through the trees or the brush or grass or whatever, the action of this bait is unparalleled for a big flipping bait, and I think you'll see it. If you watch some of our videos, some of our action videos, you'll see what the action of this is. It's a great bait. Actually, overall, it's about 5.5 inches long. So that long profile, along with the width of the wings itself, it provides a really large profile that the fish sees. One of the things I like to advise people is you can actually take an open jig that's just got the brush guard on it. Just take the skirt off. You can put the Smokin Rooster just on a jig with no skirt, and it's an awesome swim jig presentation. The wings themselves take up the bulk that the skirt would normally have, and then the tail, of course, you know you're going to have a trailer on the back of the jig, but this has its built in. So I like to just swim this bait. When I think that there's a swim jig bite out there, I'm going to throw a Smokin Rooster just on a jig, open jig with no brush guard, and no skirt as well. So you might want to try that. Now this is a flipping setup. Here's another way that you can swim the Smokin Rooster, or you can fish it. And that's on a Rage rig, on a weighted hook. This rooster is just mounted it's got a screw lock right here on this weighted hook. You just screw it into the head, come back to expose so that it's weedless, and use it just like that. Folks, over grass and shallow conditions, shallow water, or when there's a swim bite out there, when those fish are wanting a moving bait like a swim jig, that's the way to throw it right there. Comes through grass, goes through rocks. It's snag proof in all conditions, so you might want to check it out like that. Are there other ways to use the Smokin Rooster? Yes, probably. Some people say they use it as a topwater, but I don't. I have other baits to choose from as topwaters. But I wouldn't say that the fish wouldn't eat it as a topwater. But the basic 3 ways that I showed you here, as a Texas rig, a flipping bait, and also like this as a Rage rig, those are my 3 favorite ways to fish this bait. Carolina rig is another great one. You know, you don't want to underestimate the size of a bait on a Carolina rig. Oftentimes is what draws the strike. This bait on a sea rig is one of my 2 favorites. My top favorite is the Eel Eliminator, and my second top favorite is this Smokin Rooster. So you might want to check that out.